Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play OmniFactory. This is episode 79. Okay, so last episode we were doing a whole bunch of things, making circuits, making fluids for ZPM, namely tetrafluoroethylene and polytetrafluoroethylene. Wow, that came out weird. Nonetheless, we think we have these two fluids ready, hydrofluoric and chloroform, which I should probably go and grab. No, what was it? It was hydrofluoric and chloroform. Yeah, okay. So hydrofluoric and chloroform, right? And this is just going to require one simple reactor, no circuits or anything. I think there's a free slot over here in this room. For sure. Right. Good. So now, did I put the pumps away? Probably did. Okay. So let me get, rotate this. Wait, what? No, fix that. So rotate. There we go. And cable. Okay. I'll cover that up in due time. So now with this, we'll put the pump, a screwdriver, our fluid interface. There we go. And chloroform and hydrofluoric. So let's turn that off. Wait, we need a bucket. Okay, so turn that off. Grab the tetrafluoric, or whatever. And 64,000, emit. And oops, that's already on output. So output the fluid. And there we go. Okay, so now the next one will be oxygen, I believe, and the tetrafluorine that we just made. So make sure that's set up, import, then make sure that we rotate this bad boy. Put that on. What? Excuse me? Oh, because the stupid emitter was in my offhand. Okay, yeah, my brain just had a brain. I had a brain fart there for a second, and it mistook the pump for the controller. Cable. There we go. So tetrafluoroethylene and oxygen. Ah, my eye. Can't see. Okay, so why isn't that making? Oh, that needs a circuit. Okay. Circuit. There we go. So we need to set this to 1. Plug that in. Chemical reactor. Oxygen. Oh, 0. Okay. I guess oxygen and air were interchangeable in this instance. There we go. Tetrapolyethylene. Now we have the means to make ZPM. And make sure this is on. The limiter. And cable attachment. And bada boom. Oh, we still need the cable attachment. Okay, so that should output any second now and stop. Yep, so that's stopped now. So we have the tetrafluorine and we have the polytetrafluorine names. So what I want to do is grab a empty storage cell and put these in their own little drive, of course. Boom, boom. Wait. There we go. And over here and plop it in. And that's that. So now with the polytouch of that fluid, now we can make our holes. Wait, oh yeah, so we need the sheets here. Solidifier. Yeah, so we're gonna need a solidifier and a mold. And what I'll probably do is limit this solidifier to make until we have about 512 or a nice round number like that. So while that makes up, I need to get the mold ready. Hammer. And a file. Get plenty of those done. And the mold, maybe I'll be able to guess what the pattern is. Nope. Nope. There it is. So if you saw that a second ago, there is a creative tank mold, but we can't make that just yet. No, we're gonna need this fluid, which in turn comes from the heart of the universe with a ZPM fluid extractor. That itself comes from a tier 10 microminer, and this is still a bit of a ways off from our current position. And this is what the tier 10 miner looks like. Neutronium, solar panels, neutronium, draconic core. I think these stabilizers are going to be the worst of it. Maybe the solar panels being the second worst. But yeah, that will be fun when we get there. How is the solidifier doing? Okay, we have one. Or three, rather. Okay. Oh, now we need the polytouch bucket. And we'll go down to that spare room we had. And the mold goes in there. The pump will go on the side there. Port. Base. Cable. And there's our sheets. But we are going to need the other emitter for this. Oh, also need to set up the controller first. That would help. There we go. Emitter. Cable. And we'll grab some of that. Emit levels, okay. Now, output. There we go. So now we have the sheets stockpiling up. I think we're good to go now to make a ZPM hole. I think maybe at the worst we'll need to make the iridium plates, but let's just try and make one right now and see what happens. So ZPM machine casing. So casing, right? Go in here. Okay, so that can be made, no problem. So the casing, the hole rather, the hole comes with, is made with naquadah and the casing there. Oh. Okay. Assembler. Why don't we get a LUV assembler going? And let me just double check on this recipe. Oh, so it doesn't need a stupid high amount of VU. But no matter. I still am gonna want to make an LUV assembler. And that should make these casings stupid quick, given the low EU tick requirement. But I have to wonder, is the polytetra fluoroethylene only going to be used for that recipe? So the whole... Oh, the UV and the max. So technically 2 holes, but I guess it's worth it in the end. Whoa, Jesus. That's a lot of wire I have to make. Honestly, though, I probably should set up a dedicated wire mill to stock like 2048 of this copper wire. So what I will do is I will come back when this is done and we'll continue setting up ZPM casings and holes, okay? Be back shortly. And we're back. So I got the assembler now. We have our named interface here. We have a pump. And now we need the buckets of the fluid. Alright. Don't know why I started to sing there. Oh, wait, go down. Okay. So here is where the assembler for LUV should go. And there we go. Import face fluid. Oh, I should probably... What? Oh, okay, it's in there. And now for this part, import, import, and output. And there we go. So that should be good to go. All right. We'll go back up to the terminal up here. We'll go back to ZPM. And bada boom. Not with a cable. Do I have not with a cable? No, I don't. Let's fix that. Before. Oh no. An alley cable. Well, darn it. I'll just go ahead and make an assembler for the Ivy. And I needed just regular rubber, right? Yeah, regular rubber should do fine. It's gonna take a few minutes. So, rubber bucket. Should have some interfaces check. I will need a circuit. So let me just cut back again and come back when I've set up the Naquita cable, and we'll continue on with the ZPM, okay? Back in a minute. Okay, we are back. So I've got the Naquita cable set up in the assembler, and I also set up the ZPM machine hole. So let's go ahead and grab this item. And there's our quest. ZPM machine holes. Oh yeah. So a nice $1 to go with that. Let's see. So that now opens up. Oh, so I still need to do this. Which, yeah, I think we have that ready to go. I think I tried to craft this. Oh, it's already crafted. So there we go. There is that. All done. There's UV circuits. Okay, that's it? Okay. Right. Expression. So, UV circuits. Where was the, oh yeah, here. So that now means the ZPM machine is next, as well as the wetware substrates, but that still requires the stem cells. And then from there we go down into the wetware circuits. I think we have uranium right there. And there will be a time where I will catch up on all of these ingot requirements. Right now I'm just kind of focusing on progression. Okay, so let's see, ZPM assembly machine. With the iridium-based machine holes and crystal processor mainframe squared away, you can finally get on the path to making a ZPM assembly machine. The tier assembly machine unlocks wetware, as well as handling craft recipes up to 13k EU per tick. It can also optionally overclock recipes up to 32K. EU protect. Right. So what is this going to be? Ooh. So mainframes, we're going to need ZPM modules and arms, which is going to need styrene, butadiene, and lubricant. I think I have an assembly line for that. And no? Okay, here it is, yeah. So I already have one set up. So let's go back to the assembling machine for ZPM. And we'll bookmark these boys. So ZPM motor. So that's going to be quite a bit of stuff here. Soldering lubricant. So that's 9 long assembling. So I think lubricant and soldering is right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're golden there. So let's get that set up. Oh shit, what? Which one was it? It was the third from the left. Yeah. So let's grab these holders out of here. We'll come over here to our encoder and ZPM. I think everything in here we just about have. Maybe not the rods, the rounds, or the rings just yet. I think we have this. I'm not sure about this, but nonetheless, let's just put this back in. And let's go see what we need to do to get the motor crafted up. So motor. Okay, just as I expected, we need the ring, the rod, and the rounds, and the cable. So do I have vanadium cable? Vanadium, gallium cable. So the 4 times. Okay. So I can go for the wire. Yeah, I can go for the wire route and then the 24 circuit. So let's do that. But the question is, do I have the... I don't have the wire set up yet, but let's get that fixed, shall we? So 2 times and 4 times. Wrong one. 4 times. So 24. Excuse me. I, did I not attach the cable? Oh, I didn't name it. Right? Yeah, that's 24. Okay. So let me just go and fix that real quick. I thought I named it. Did I put the interface away maybe by accident? 24. Oh yeah, here it is. Let's go put that back in place. Okay, so that should go in there. That should go in there. And as for the other patterns here, these should go back into the molecular assembler chamber, right? Yeah, that goes there. Okay, so next up, HSSE long rods. HSSE round. Where's the round? And nugget. We'll put that there. This will go here. and a nugget. Oh yeah, and we're also going to need the HSAC ring. Get rid of that. And that should be all of it. So, motor. Oh. Did I mess up the circuit pattern? Ah, there it is, yeah. Forgot to remove the circuit out of this. Okay, that should be fixed. 24. Now, motor. And it's off. So that is crafting up. We should have this pretty soon. So the motor, and then we're gonna need a conveyor belt and the robot arm afterwards, which means you're probably gonna need a piston too. So the motor module, the conveyor module, nothing too different. And then the piston arm, oh boy, it's gonna need quite a bit of stuff here. So the gear are probably the one things I'll need to make, as well as the piston here, which itself, small gear, big gear, yeah. That should, okay, now that's almost done with that. And we'll have our first ZPM component. Yeah, machine component. I was gonna say our first ZPM motor, but that wouldn't have sounded as amazing. And there we go. ZPM motor. Okay, so we'll go back down to the assembly line. And let's see, the module is going to require the butadiene and lubricant assembler, which I believe is right here. So the second from the left is what we want to pull from. Grab this, grab that. Okay, so load this up, pick a slot here, and bada boom, save. Oh, get rid of that. And there we go. Now let's try to craft this up. So, module. Okay. That looks to be going. Yeah, so it's going to make the rounds, it's going to make the cable and the platinum wire. I think this should be good because... So that's a one integrated circuit, right? One, yeah. Okay. So no worries there. As far as the piston... Okay, so here's the piston recipe. And that's a 2. Okay, so that will go in here most likely. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. But is the ZPM... Okay, it's going to require 61, which I don't think is an issue because this is, yeah, 65. So we're good there. Why don't I, though, get this set up? Load. So everything in here is good to go beside maybe the small gear and the big gear. So let's just go and get that hooked up. Excuse me. Right. Plates are good, right? Yeah. HSSE big gear. I believe. Okay, compactor. So compactor. Oh, right, need to be over here first. Compactor. So, and small gear. I think I extrude these ones, right? Yep. Not sure why there's a different name, but I don't think it'll be a big concern. Okay, so ZPM piston is missing a circuit. Did I forget to pull out the circuit again? Ah, there it is. Save, okay. Put that back in. Now we should be good to go on this. Yep. So that's crafting. That is almost done. Or not even done, not even working at all. Is it stuck? What's going on? Okay, no, there's. I'm not sure why it hung like that, but no matter. We have our module. Not that we need it for a quest or anything. So the rounds are making. Now the arm itself. Okay, I spy the crystal circuit. So it looks like we're gonna need 12 of the quantum circuits. 12 quantum, 4 single crystal, and 4 single crystal processors. Okay. For this, actually, let me see that again. Oh boy, 8192 0. That's gonna need the soldering alloy and the lubricant model. Do I have a robot arm? Wait, that's the third from the left. Oh. Lubricant and yeah. And yeah, okay, so I am gonna need to add another hatch onto here. Probably just one more LUV hatch. Let's go for that hatch. And we'll need a cable. Ow. There it is. Awesome. We'll replace the single casing here for a hatch. Rotate it up. There we go. Now this should be operating at most at 131K. Like I said, we're going to need 12 quantum and 4 of the single and double prong crystal doodads. So third from the left. Grab these out of here. Load. Arm and save. Wait. Arm. Save. Okay, so quantum and crystal. So 4 of those and 4 of those, right? So yeah, 4 double and 4 single and 12 quantum. And so that has to make the crystal CPUs, of course. So this might take a bit. Why don't I cut here and I'll come back when I have the ZPM arm crafted up, okay? Be back shortly. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm back for just a few seconds, a few minutes, whichever. As you can see though, we have the robot arm, so that is all good to go. So yeah, the assembler We should be able to knock this out real quick, actually. Well, I don't think it will craft super quickly, but I will just get it made up. So we're gonna want the crystal mainframe. I don't think we have that one yet. I made it, but I never stored it on the wall. Okay, so what I'll just do is, well, this might not take too long. If this cap happens quickly, then I'll set the recipe up, craft it, and we'll call it an episode, but otherwise I may have to call it now and just come back in the next episode when I'll have the ZPM assembly machine all crafted up. Crystal circuit may take a while. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. I am gonna end the episode here. I will come back in the next episode and I will have the ZPM machine crafted up and we'll continue on from there. Maybe get into draconic infusion and draconic fusion injector crafting. All right. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like or comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. I think episode 80. Yeah, wow, 80. This is definitely going to reach 100 episodes, that's for sure. But how much longer it goes after that? Could be another 20 episodes, maybe? I don't know how crazy the creative item progression is going to be. Anyway, see you all next time. Bye-bye.